being lonely versus being alone. So many times, a lot of my friends, a lot of my counselees, a lot of the people whom I interact with, they always have this complaint about themselves. They say, "EuGURU, I am surrounded by people. I have a large family." I'm not only talking about nuclear families, but even joint families, the so called joint families, which are still sort of in place in today's scenario. Even many of them, they have this complaint about themselves that they are lonely. So when you're surrounded by people and you still feel lonely, what is the problem? Or rather, where lies the problem? I have been in that scenario. So I have been surrounded by a huge group of people, like either in a joyful moment, in a spiritual moment, in a fun time moment, but still I have felt lonely in the past. So then I began to reflect, what is that which makes a person feel lonely? Is it the same as being alone? At the same time, there are many people, like you would see about these rishis and swamijis and some spiritual people, like they just go wander off to the Himalayas, to the forest, to some mountain place, or so some deserts at times, and they are just by themselves. I have been like that a couple of times in my life, where I've just been by myself for almost like 3 days, 4 days. I think the maximum was 4 days. I've just been with myself. So, what is this aspect of loneliness? Why do people feel lonely? And to all the Gen Zs, the current Gen Zs, this loneliness has increased. They have a lot of friends, they have probably a very nice social media account where they have probably lakhs of followers, they get hundreds of likes on their videos, they are doing well financially, but still there is something called loneliness affecting them, troubling them. Just the day before, I was just going through these news articles on the web. So there was one article wherein a software professional earning 55 lakhs per annum is still not happy with himself. He's feeling depressed, he is feeling lonely, and he is feeling helpless. So, is it the money? Well, in this case, it's not. Is it the relationship? There are many people happily married, but still feel lonely. There are many people living in a large community, doing a lot of service, doing a lot of charitable works, but still deep down lonely. There are priests who have personally shared with me. Yes, I have a huge community to take care of. I talk to them, I play with the kids, but still deep down there is a sense of loneliness. So, what is this loneliness, guys? And how do you manage that? I'll give you a simple technique that I used to come out of my loneliness. Now, if you ask me to just be by myself for any amount of time, no mobile, no entertainment, no people, no God, it doesn't matter. simply because I have learned to befriend myself. I have learned to make myself my greatest friend. I have learned to make myself my greatest hero. And I have learned to make myself the most important person for myself. Very simple, guys. If you just analyze who are the people who feel lonely, generally it is the people, now whatever list I told you, the people who feel lonely are generally the ones who are looking outside for encouragement, looking outside for inspiration, looking outside for mentorship, looking outside for their heroes and heroines. I recently saw a clip on, I think on YouTube itself. So Virat Kohli, like he smashes a century or RCB win a match, and this guy, he'll be probably 13 or 14 years. He's literally so uh, emotionally erupted with that moment. Like he's literally worshipping the TV, he's removing his shirt, he's like running crazy. His parents are just watching in surprise. What is this guy? He's gone out of his senses. So basically, he's gotten into a trance. For what? I mean, yes, it's a sport, it's entertainment, yes, but at this level of psychological involvement. Luckily, RCB won that day. Imagine what would have happened if they had lost. Probably this person could have gone insane or truly depressed, or any negative thing could have happened. Why is that? Because of an external influence. People always look above or beside for inspiration, encouragement, or when they are feeling helpless, they always need something from without to come and help them and comfort them, failing to realize that within they have everything that they need. So think about it. The next time you feel lonely, even when you are alone or whether you are in a group, remember, first thing, learn to befriend yourself. You are your greatest hero. At the same time, you can also be your greatest villain. So you decide whether you want to be your greatest hero or your greatest villain. Think about it. All the best.